Hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Aries love reading. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're really well. If you're returning, thank you so much for all your support to the channel so far. It's really amazing. And if you're brand new, then you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always also welcome, but please bear in mind it might not be your Aries that I'm talking to today, and please don't get offended by any messages that I have for Aries. So this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with every Aries out there, but I do hope it resonates or you find it useful or enjoyable in some way. What's going on? And being a general reading, you might find that some parts resonate and others don't, so just take what is useful and leave the rest. Also, just to note that I do label it the April 2021 reading, just so you know when I've recorded it in sequence with my other videos. But I do record my monthly video throughout the month, so it doesn't have to play out in April. Please don't fixate on that too much. Time is fluid in tarot, so it's just more for the next, say 3 weeks, next few weeks, next month from the moment when you come across the video. So I'm gonna start. What is going on? It does not want to shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna start with getting you some messages first, Aries, and then we'll go into the full spread. So for my Aries, and whoa, that's way too much. Not taking that many. For my Aries in love, please. It's gonna be a fiery one. Okay. Can you get some more, please, for Aries? Going on, my Aries in love. Also, if you had a birthday in April, Aries, happy birthday. I'm really sorry if I missed it, but I hope you had a lovely one. Interesting. Can I get one more, please, for my Aries? What is going on? What's going on for Aries in love? Thank you. There you are, King of Wands coming out. Okay. Interesting. All minor arcana as well, I have to say here for now. So let's see. I've got the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Six of Swords, King of Wands. Okay. So with the Six of Wands, I kind of get the feeling that you may be really knowing your worth right now. Aries, maybe you're having some sort of victory, some sort of success, or just getting attention from people. Now, with this Knight of Pentacles, this is a very slow-moving energy. It could be some sort of offer that someone wants to make you, but they're very hesitant in it. It's earthy energy, but so it's grounded. It's a stable offer, but it's very slow in arriving. I feel almost like they're hesitant in communicating with you. I feel like you may have caught someone's eye. It's kind of what I'm getting, and they want to. They want to make you some sort of offer, but they're hesitant. They're not necessarily actually coming forward and speaking to you with this Four of Swords. They maybe feel like they don't know what they could say or what the words they want to use. Now with the Six of Swords, you could be moving on from something recently, or it could be someone who wants to make you some sort of offer to actually move forward with you into a better place in terms of not being in like any choppy waters or any tension. It's kind of moving forward peacefully, successfully with you. Maybe if there has been some sort of tension with this person, but they're still kind of stuck and not communicating necessarily at the moment. There could be some sort of silence between you and this person. They want to move things forward, but they're basically shit scared is what I just heard. Sorry, to apologise for my swearing. But anyway, we've got the King of Wands here, so it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Of course, this can be you, Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be someone who is very attracted to you as well, as this could be your counterpart, possibly. But the King of Wands is someone who really goes after what they want. This could be how they're viewing you as well, though, like someone who is passionate, attractive, absolutely, charismatic, magnetic, really, and also a confident dresser, I want to say, like a snappy dresser, someone who gets, that attention as well, as same as the Six of Wands. Also kind of, there's an entrepreneurial element here, so maybe some of you have your own business, or or it could be something like a creative endeavor that you're working on. Maybe like I don't know, you've set up like an Etsy shop or something like that. But you're, in that sense, you're having success and victory in that. You're doing very well with that creative pursuit. It's not going to be for all of you, but just popped into my head. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune now, which is lovely. It's very positive. It's Jupiter energy. It's, you know, things are turning in your favor. I do feel like, yeah, we've got 2 sixes here as well, which is really moving forward successfully, victoriously from a time that may have been more challenging. I feel like the wheel is turning here, and things are, maybe if you haven't felt it already, Aries, you're going to start feeling, this could be like a bit of a positive hangover from your Aries season kind of thing. Like maybe things are starting now you're seeing fruits of your labor, and, you know, you're seeing things starting to shift and things being more positive. So let's see what's going on. Why is the 6 of Wands here, please, for Aries? Why is the 6 of... Why is the 6 of Wands here for Aries, please? Oh, gosh, that's going to give me like 10 cards for everything for you. All right. All right, I'm going to take them. So we've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords as well. Right, so basically, yeah, again, this is someone that you're not talking with, but they are absolutely keeping tabs on you from afar. This could be someone that you're kind of have had some sort of challenge with. This is why, as I said, they want to move into kind of make things better with you, maybe to move into more peaceful waters with you, because currently this is the water that you're in. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air energy. This is the where you're at with this person at the moment. They may have pissed you off, disappointed you, let you down. You may feel like they've wronged you, or in some sense they've disappointed you. Let's put it that way. That's at least. You may have had a falling out with them. There may have been some crosswords, or you may have just felt like they betrayed your trust, or something's gone wrong here. That is why they want to move things forward onto smoother waters, absolutely. But as I said, they're kind of scared of you right now. So I'm not surprised that Queen of Swords came out. Not, you know, that you are scary, but they need to get some courage here. But right now they're just keeping an eye on you from afar and seeing how incredible you are. With that 6 of Wands, obviously everything I'm saying could be reversed. You can reverse the roles. It could be the other way around. So it could be that actually you're keeping an eye on someone else. But considering the 6 of Wands came out as the first card, I really feel like this is you here, actually getting the attention of others. But anyway, just to say that. But anyway, someone, I feel like they are keeping an eye on you, seeing you do really well for yourself, seeing you look really good, whether it's out in the community or on social media or whatever, and you're really looking amazing to them. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. We've got, I already have that earthy energy with the Knight of Pentacles, but we've got the King of Pentacles here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But the King of Pentacles is basically, again, someone who wants to make that stable offer, something significant. Could be commitment, you know, they want to be, I mean, this is someone who is very reliable and is in it for the long term. They can be a bit slow moving. Certainly, this is like I want to say like a giant tortoise on this card. You know how quickly they move, so that tells it all. But this is someone who wants to basically offer you stability and commitment. Definitely, they are someone who are in it for the long term, and that is the Knight of Pentacles. It's what they want to offer you as well, but they seem to have wronged you in some way, and that is why they're so hesitant. And yeah, there is a communication issue as well. You know what I was saying, that 6 of Swords, that tells me that they want to move on from the 5 of Swords kind of energy, and here it is. Here's the 5 of Swords. So this is kind of where you're at the moment with this person. It was certainly silence, I would say, no communication. And this could be because, I mean, it could be that actually they just suddenly went silent on you, that they potentially ghosted you, and that's why you feel like you're really disappointed in them. If that is the case, they're still not speaking to you, but they really want to. Otherwise, again, this 5 of Swords actually depicts someone who wanted to win an argument at all cost, and so said something really hurtful and harsh, and thoughtless, really hurt the other person's feelings. And that, as I said, that it popped into my head that there may have been some cross words spoken, or something blunt was really said and really hurtful. So yeah, either one of those kind of reasons is why you're not speaking at the moment, but they really are keeping an eye on you and thinking you're incredible. So why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aries, please? Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Please don't give me the whole deck. Just one card would be great. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Devil. So you could actually be dealing with a Capricorn, to be specific, doesn't have to be. But this is, I mean, with the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this is fear as well, is what I said, that why they're so hesitant in communicating and coming forward with some sort of offer. They have some sort of fear, and they may have, have some sort of bad habits or toxicity about them. This can also talk about anger issues as well. So again, there could have been some sort of fiery falling out or argument potentially, but I am feeling more like they're kind of stuck, transfixed in place by their own fear about something. They really need to gain some courage here to overcome basically what is telling them inside that they're going to fail, and that this will be a disaster if they were to come forward. So why is the Four of Swords here, please, for Aries? Why is the Four of Swords here for Aries? Why is the Four of Swords here, please, for my Aries? Just one card. Four of Swords. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Six of Cups. So they miss you. As I said, they want to make things right. They want to maybe offer some sort of apology, make some sort of gesture, maybe give you a gift even. They definitely want to basically return into your life. If they're kind of, I feel like they've been, they're on the edge of your life right now, if you like. They're not gone, they're on the edge. They've been pushed to the perimeter, let's put it that way, and they want to get more back into your good books. They do miss you, and they're thinking about you a lot. Okay, so that just flew out whilst I was about to shuffle again, so the Seven of Swords. So this could have been why as well that you are so disappointed and feel wronged with them. They may have been dishonest in some way. They may have been lying to you or trying to keep something hidden that you may have found out about. Or this can also talk about someone self-sabotaging a situation, from running away. Again, if they just suddenly ghosted you, this could be why you're pissed off. Fair enough. But I feel like they are aware that they behaved in a shady way. This is why they feel like they don't really have the right to speak to you right now. But they do miss you. Let's see. Why is the Six of Swords here, please, for Aries? Why is the Six of Swords here for Aries? Thank you. The Death card's a card of Scorpio. So yeah, they want basically the current situation to change. They want that to like transform the current conflict that's going on between the two of you. Maybe they, again, I'm getting the sense that they feel like maybe you found out something about them that has changed the way you're viewing them now. But they want to be able to move forward, but it's kind of like that would require some sort of transformation maybe in them, or in the connection, basically. So why is the King of Wands here, please, for Aries? Why is the King of Wands here for Aries? Thank you. The Three of Cups. Interesting. So this could be someone that was a friend as well, that maybe things started to go more in the, a romantic, what am I talking about? Like romantic kind of way, connotation. The romance came in. This could have started as a friendship, is what I'm trying to say, sorry. But also, I mean, the Three of Cups is, for me, this card is always about enjoying the company of socializing, the company of friends, yes, but also kind of like being at parties, being flirtatious with multiple people potentially. The King of Wands absolutely fantastic, as all the kings are in their own way, but is someone very charismatic, as I said, can get a lot of attention from multiple people, very passionate, very attractive as well. So this could have been kind of, it doesn't have to actually be you here, Aries, that's coming through. It could be someone that this is who you were dealing with, and maybe they embody that kind of. Let me get another one for the King of Wands and the Three of Cups, please. Why is the King of Wands and the Three of Cups here? Thank you. The World, interesting. So, I mean, the World is talking about like a chapter closing, another one beginning, absolutely. It's something coming to fruition as well. So it's almost, I kind of feel like it could be actually stepping into the new chapter from being friends with someone to taking it to the next level. And that could have been where this person had fear of actually progressing, and that maybe, you know, maybe there was that kind of in the point of no return where something happened between the two of you where, you know, you could no longer just be friends, and it was going in, you know, it was the start of a whole new chapter with just the two of you, rather than anyone else being involved, or, you know, rather than it just being like a friendship connection. And that is where there's maybe some sort of fears, some sort of bad habits that they have in terms of running away, of self-sabotaging kicked in, and suddenly they may have disappeared from your life or suddenly gone silent. So yeah, I thought I was going to see that actually. So we've got the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot cards, the card of Cancer. This is wanting to move forward, to progress, to overcome the obstacles. I thought that was actually going to come out for the Six of Swords, funnily enough, because that's what I was talking about. Getting past the issues, like getting over their fears, and being able to move forward victoriously with success. But yeah, so that is kind of the messages for right now. I'm going to go into your spread now and we'll see what else comes up. So I'm just going to give this a wee shuffle. Oh, and also just to let you know that I'm going to be doing another bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes from these videos. So please do hit like for me, Aries, that would be amazing. Leave me a comment, of course, if it resonates or you're enjoying it. So I'd love to hear that. And it's really helpful to know that it is resonating. And subscribe as well, that'd be absolutely incredible. So can we get the top 12 cards, please, for Aries? So I'm going to be asking 12 questions about you and the person you have on your mind whilst watching this video, Aries. I think I already said, but bear in mind that anytime I'm saying like, this is how you feel, this is how they feel, you can go ahead and flip the roles as it resonates for you. That's no problem. So let me clarify. So you get the top 12 cards, please, for Aries for the spread. Aries and their person on their mind. Oh. The top 12 cards, please. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Now we've got the major arcana coming out. Okay, interesting. More. Wow. My gosh. Four of Swords again. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we've got the Devil again. So Capricorn energy, but yes, someone feels very stuck, but it's how can I put this? It's stuck by their own what's the word? Yeah, they are feeling kind of oppressed is how I'm trying to explain it, like weighed down, like they feel like they are tied to something, or like they can't get up and do what they want. They can't speak up for what they want. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by they feel stuck. But they're stuck by their own self. They can shake the devil off. They can stand up and say no to it, but they essentially feel weighed down by this some sort of fear. Maybe again, bad habits, temptations. Maybe they feel like they have issues of some sort that mean that they can't actually get past it. Let's see what's going on. Also, if I get my words out, that'd be amazing. So the 8 of Cups behind that, interesting. This could also talk about the fact that maybe you felt actually that this person has some sort of toxic element to them. I mean, the 8 of Cups is talking about essentially turning your back on something which is not emotionally fulfilling, that isn't for your highest good, and kind of turning your back on that and walking away from it to even spend some time alone. I mean, the 8 of Cups character goes into the mountains to become the hermit, to go into isolation, to do some thinking. This could also be all your person though here. If they know that they have issues or something that is stopping them from going after what they want, essentially with that devil, that they've turned their back on this with you to do maybe some inner work. But let's see what's going on. Ooh, the 4 of Cups behind that as well. I mean, ouch. This person, I feel like they rejected you, or you feel rejected by them, Aries. You feel like you were offering them some sort of your care, your love, your emotions, and they just seemed disinterested. They seemed detached. You may feel like they literally have rejected you, turned their back on you, and forgotten you effectively. I can tell you they absolutely have not forgotten you. They are thinking a great deal about you, but this may have been, as I just described, either they had some sort of toxic vice in their life that caused them to basically miss an opportunity with you, or to turn their back on the opportunity and to make you feel rejected, or they did it on purpose because they didn't feel like they could accept the offer of love until they had left some sort of something behind them which is toxic in their life, if that makes sense. So bottom, whoa, all these cards, Aries. We've got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck now. I mean, I feel like this person just ran from the connection, completely sabotaged the situation with you. They didn't tell you everything. They didn't tell you why they were running away, or why they went silent, why they ghosted you, or anything like that. They may have had a decision between you and someone else. For some of you, it's not going to be for all of you, but they didn't tell you about that either. Absolutely not. They ran away from actually dealing with this devil that is on their shoulder, basically. Rather than deal with it, they just ran. Oh, I don't like this. We've got the Knight of Wands now as well. I mean, this Knight of Wands is someone very inconsistent, very passionate, very attractive. I feel like this is what I was talking about with that King of Wands and the 3 of Cups. This is someone who effectively, likes the party girls, likes the socializing, likes the flirting, the fun, the physicality of attraction and all that kind of thing, but got literally rushed in, rushed back out again. Can be the player of the deck, but I'm just stunned at the combination of the Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, 4 of Cups. I mean, ouch, seriously, Aries. Okay, and we've got the Strength cards. We've got Leo energy here as well. So this could be someone with a big ego, big issue with their pride as well, and that could be what was standing in the way for them to actually deal with their toxic bad habits, is actually acknowledging the fact that they have bad habits that they need to work through, and they can't, it's not going to be a healthy life for them to continue just in this manner that they are. I feel like that is a big element of this person really having a big ego and and pride stopping them from actually working on their stuff. I feel like also you had to be very strong to deal with this situation, because this is very painful and very like callous way, I want to say, they've dealt with you. Really inconsiderate, unthinking, like really careless and callous. Basically, I feel like you've had to be very strong about this, Aries. Remember, we saw that Wheel of Fortune though, so I do feel like things are actually going to be changing in your life. Doesn't have to be with this person, but things are going to be improving for you. But I feel like when I said at the beginning with that Queen of Swords, they've wronged you in some way. Damn straight they did. Okay, let me get your next layer and then we'll go through everything. So can we get the top 12 cards to clarify for Aries, please? Please clarify the same spread that's already laid out. With the top 12 cards. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. Yep, there's that strength card again. The Eight of Cups is literally on top of the Hermit. Was I not just saying about the Eight of Cups going off into the mountains to become the Hermit? That's so funny. Okay, ooh, okay. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad to see that. Jesus. Good. Oh, mate. Okay, good. So, what is... God, the bottom of this deck now, we've got the Four of Cups again. So yeah, I'm not going to repeat myself because I was literally just describing it a couple of seconds ago from the other deck. But yeah, the Four of Cups. You're dealing with someone basically who absolutely now feels like they've missed an opportunity with you. Aries, they really, I've got to tell you, they feel like they have screwed up big time. But I am not surprised they don't feel like they have the right to communicate with you, because they basically ignored a beautiful opportunity with you. They turned their back on you. They were, the other three cups that we saw at the beginning there as well with that King of Wands, they were just busy giving attention to other completely inconsequential connections that were never going to go anywhere, but just, as I said, party girls, party boys, as it, for your person as it resonates. Just light-hearted people who would give them attention, light-hearted connections, I mean. So yeah. We've got the Page of Swords. So yeah, they do feel like they've missed an opportunity with you, and now they are trying to find out probably information about you, maybe find out from afar because you're not speaking with them, find out what you're up to, see if you're seeing anybody else now. So let's see. And the Six of Pentacles. Honestly, I feel like this is, again, it's them. They know that now they've missed the opportunity with you. They're trying to find out if you're maybe giving to anyone else, because they see that you're looking really good, as I said at the beginning, and that you absolutely would get the attention of others. And they're trying to find out if you are now, putting your investment to other people. I also feel like this is talking about the fact that they were giving to others as well. If you needed any more clarification of that, I feel like you may have found that out as well with that Page of Swords. I do feel like you have realized this person's, or that Seven of Swords that we saw. You may have found out that they were being dishonest, that they were just sneaking around, they were lying to you or being shady in some way. So again, the Page of Swords can be finding something out. So let's see, at the bottom of this deck we have the Judgment card. So this is both, it can be talking about a resurrection, it can be talking about this person wanting to come back into your life, to resurrect this situation with you. It could also be the fact that they've had a big wake-up call and realization, dawn, like the light dawning on them, that exactly what they have missed with you. I feel like that's strongly what I'm getting. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands now. So yeah, this is messages coming in. It's wanting to communicate with you. It's wanting to flirt with you again. It's wanting to, reignite that spark. So what else? And the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, the 2 pages here. As I said, this person does not want to have missed this with you or messed this up with you either way, and they want to get in touch with an offer of some sort. They want to reach out to you. I feel like you are going to get messages as well from other people, Aries. I feel like you're going to have other options from what I can see, and it may be that we've got 3 pages actually with the Page of Swords as well. It may be also that they have found out that, as I said, that you're giving your investment to other people, or that's what they think. And certainly you could be, getting messages from other people right now, and that could be what they're realizing, and that's maybe also making them panic. So how you feel about this person, Aries? We have the Hierophant, so that's Taurus energy, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's interesting. With the Hierophant, I mean, how you feel about them, this is like a higher level of commitment. You may also feel, the Hierophant can be talking about your beliefs, your traditions, your faith as well. You may feel, I honestly get, it's just confusing because of everything I'm seeing in terms of how they have treated you or behaved. But here, this is telling me, Aries, that basically, I'm sorry if I just called you Taurus, I hope I didn't, but Aries, how you're feeling about them is maybe you want something traditional and you want commitment with them. It could be that they ran away just as things were starting to get more serious potentially, but you really still feel like you have faith that you can make something traditional work with this person, or that's what you want. Let's see. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you feel like they are taking extremely long time to actually come forward with some sort of offer or stability. You may feel like you've been waiting a long time for them to actually bring that offer, and you feel like you've been waiting for them to actually commit even. So how they feel about you, there we go. So we've got the Judgment again and the Knight of Swords. So this Judgment card is literally showing resurrection from something that seems to be over, that seems to have ended, bringing it back to life. And the Knight of Swords is it's rushing in with that communication courageously, which is what I was saying. They need to get the courage to do so, but I feel like they are skittish is kind of the word that's coming to my head. Like they feel very much like they know that this is their decision now, that they want to bring this connection back to life between the two of you, to bring some change, transformation, to rush forward and maybe communicate some sort of truth to you. But it's like they feel like they would need to be courageous, and I don't know if they necessarily are being that at the moment. Now, how they see you, I've got this King of Cups energy, so that's water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and the Strength card, so more Leo. But I feel like they see you as someone very loving, emotionally mature, affectionate, and I also see that they have a lot of admiration for you here. They also see you as being very strong. Maybe, as I said, that with that other Strength card, that you have been very strong to get through how they've treated you. And they recognize that. They see that you are actually a very strong and resilient person. That also you may have a lot of love for them, but you also have your pride, and that it's kind of like they respect you even more because of that. Now, what happened in the past? This person walked away from you. Absolutely. We've got the Hermit card of Virgo and the 8 of Cups again. So yeah, essentially this person turned their back on their feelings. They turned their back on this situation with you. They walked off, as I said, to become the hermit in the mountains, to do some thinking, to do some soul searching, to spend some time alone, or to like essentially. I feel like this is kind of both of you though, because this is what happened in the past. I don't think like that you turned your back on them, that you wanted to, but you really had no other choice because of the fact that they completely self-sabotage the situation as some sort of toxic bad habit. And you maybe in the past you feel like you had to leave this behind you, like with a heavy heart. And I feel like you've both actually in the recent past gone into your own corners, gone essentially, and to spend time alone. Maybe also I think this person needs to find out, to search for some sort of answers in themselves, maybe about why they do this kind of thing, or why they have these bad habits, why this shit happens basically. It's toxic issues within your person, unfortunately, that they may have needed to sort of shine a light on so that they can actually move past it, so they can shake that devil off. Now, in the current energy, we've got the Star, card of Aquarius, and the Five of Wands. So essentially, in the current energy, this person wants to bring healing to what has gone wrong. That, as I said at the beginning, they want to move forward, to make peace with you, and they want to bring healing to the conflict, to any arguments, to even if there were other people getting involved in the mix in some way or another. Also, this can be a card of competition. I feel like there was just conflict because this person was also giving attention to other people, and I think that's been quite clear of what I've seen so far. Now, I feel like also it could still be some sort of inner conflict going on because this is the current energy. So it could still be that they feel conflicted, that there are still other people causing problems that they need to actually deal with. But also that this is good because I feel like this is them maybe facing the mess that they've made, but also that you, Aries, are with this. If I didn't say already, it's card of Aquarius, but this is you taking time, looking after yourself, kind of doing self-care rituals. It's funny, it's Aquarius, but I always get kind of like a Taurus energy from this card, funnily enough. So yeah, you're kind of looking after yourself, doing those self-care rituals, maybe working on your beauty regimen or that kind of thing, really looking after yourself and healing from this bullshit that you've had to go through with this person, essentially. And so that is the current energy. So what your person wishes would happen in the connection, Aries, we've got the Chariot again and the Justice card. So Cancer and Libra energy here. But yes, this is very, very clear what they want to happen in the connection. They want to move forward. They want to overcome any obstacles between the two of you. They want to progress this. They want to be victorious and successful, but they also want to make things right. They want to communicate with you the truth. They want to make the injustice of how they've treated you, they want to make that right. They want to bring balance to the situation, to do right by you, and to move forward and be able, as a result, to also move forward. So they know that they can't move forward until they make this right with you. So they know they've done you wrong, and that is why, as I said at the very beginning, they don't feel like they have the right to communicate with you because they know that they've wronged you. But it's very good to see this in what they wish would happen in the connection. So the block, the challenge, is interesting. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So, the Knight of Cups is someone who is in love, basically. They have feelings. They're not expressing them. They're keeping them to themselves. It's almost my Knight of Cups. It's like someone who is just... They know that they have feelings for the other person, but they either feel like they can't express them right now, or that the other person doesn't feel the same way. That one of the two is normally the reason why someone doesn't feel like they can express it, or that they don't have the right to express it, or they're not comfortable with their emotions. With this Nine of Pentacles is a very solo, independent energy. Now, considering this is in the block, I don't read reversals at the moment, but sometimes I do feel like these cards are actually, I read them as if they are reversed, because as it makes sense. So at some point, for some of you, I mean, the challenge could be a need to actually become stable in, someone needs to become more independent before, or, you know, or stable in their own home, their career, their money, and that kind of thing, to maybe just sort their life out a little bit before they're actually able to come forward and express their feelings. Maybe they don't feel like they have enough, or that they are successful enough at the moment. Otherwise, it's just essentially the block that someone, as much as they may have feelings, has wanted to be single, essentially. I feel, because essentially, sorry, I'm getting my words all jumbled tonight. How you feel about them is that you've been waiting for them to actually offer you commitment, is the strongest message I get. And the challenge is that someone just wanted to be single, regardless of the fact that they did have feelings for the other person. They were very much in like solo, lone wolf mode. So what are the intentions of this person towards you? Again, very good, I have to say, Aries. We've got the Four of Swords, so again, but this is, you know, a more positive Four of Swords. This is actually processing issues that this person has. It's learning, it's healing. It is silence, but it's like their intention is to work on themselves, do the work that is necessary. Maybe things that they haven't faced previously, maybe issues with heartbreak or some sort of emotional trauma that they have just been resisting dealing with. And once they have processed that, once they have healed, once they've done the work on themselves, their intention is then to offer you that new beginning, the beautiful Ace of Pentacles. This is essentially a offer of commitment, of stability, of what you've actually been waiting for, that you feel that you deserve, which you absolutely do, and that you want from this person, that commitment, the traditional long-term kind of thing. So their intention is to offer you that new beginning, but obviously when they have done that work on themselves. Now, what you need to know about their current situation is probably the easiest thing I could read all day. The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So their current situation is thinking about you all the time, probably obsessively, considering we've seen the Devil a couple of times as well. They cannot stop thinking about you. With the Queen of Wands here, it's you, Aries. Obviously, it's also Leo and Sagittarius, but it's you, let's face it. Their current situation is probably playing in their mind everything that's happened with you so far, what they've done, how they've treated you, being kept up late at night, maybe looking at your pictures I'm getting as well, probably lying in bed with their phone, scrolling, looking at pictures of you, for those of you who have social media, or if they just have photos of you on their phone, whatever, and thinking how beautiful you are, how hot and sexy you are, and how confident and incredible, and how you've got it all going on, Aries, how much they want you, they want to see you, they want to, they want you. But, and their current situation is just being completely tormented, probably telling themselves off a lot, I'm getting as well, like, what have I done? I've screwed up so badly. Now, the action that they're going to take towards you next is less promising. We've got the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So, I've got to be honest, I can't sugarcoat. I'm going to read what I pop into my head, because that's what I always do. It's almost like the action they're going to take towards you next is to continue leaving you out in the cold with that Five of Pentacles, and whilst they continue with their inconsistent player-like behaviour. We already saw it here as well, and I said this is the seriously shady, unreliable, untrustworthy, immature, you name it, behaviour when it comes to relationships. This is, let's see what comes out in the third layer. Maybe it's going to change, but right now I feel like the action they're going to take towards you next is to continue, like, as far as you're concerned, leaving you out in the cold, and continue their same bad habits. I'm really sorry to see that. I have to say what I see. Let's carry on. Your advice, the Magician and the Four of Pentacles. I mean, the Magician is, in terms of advice, it can go either way. It can be that be careful, I would say, because there could be an element of manipulation going on here, or some mind games, or some games full stop. This person withholding communication from you as well, even though they know that they need to make things right with you, and they're still acting the same behavior as before. Just, yeah, I would definitely say be careful. I mean, to be honest, the other thing is that the action they could take towards you next is to come back in, certainly, but they have not done the work yet, and if they did come back in for the time being, they would go back out just as fast again. So I feel like the advice is just to be cautious of any mind games here. I would also say with this Four of Pentacles, it's telling me the advice: hold back, be protective of your heart in this situation. Like maybe just be cautious of being too open and vulnerable in this situation. I've got to be honest, that is the advice I'm getting here with that Four of Pentacles. But otherwise, I would say also be careful, because this person could be trying to play some sort of games of they're holding back and manipulating you in the process. I guess you'll know from your gut if you feel like that might be the case. But also with that Magician, it is like you are capable of manifesting what you deserve, and something, the stability, the commitment. You are, with the Magician here in your advice, it's also telling me that you can create whatever you want. You're very powerful at this time. You can be successful. But at the same time, when it comes to this person, you might want to conserve your energy. It's almost like, it's a weird message, but I'm kind of getting, you are so in such a creative mode at the moment as well, Aries. You can really make whatever you want manifest, yes. But you could make something, you could be putting your energy into something far more beneficial for you. And kind of when it comes to this person, until they stop acting like this player, Knight of Wands nonsense, then conserve your energy is kind of what I'm getting. So what is going to be happening between the two of you in the near future, so the next few weeks, the next month from when you see this video? We've got the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands. So honestly, I feel like you may still be waiting for this person to turn up with that offer that you feel like you've been waiting for a while with that Knight of Pentacles. I feel, honestly, when it comes to this person, I think you're still going to be waiting. Also, I do feel like you may start to turn your back on them, or kind of leave this behind you and look off into the future, and maybe start even to see your ships coming in other things, or other opportunities coming in. You may start to shift your focus and see more success coming towards you with the Six of Wands. This is very, like, again, successful victory. It was the first card that came out at the very start of this spread. It's telling me that your worth is being recognized, absolutely. And I think as a result, you may be looking out to the future and really deciding what you want that to look like. So let me get the third layer finally, and I'll go through everything one more time. So can we clarify for Aries, please, with the top 12 cards? For my Aries. Top 12 cards for Aries, please. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We've got 2 queens on the spread here. Just next to each other like that, just was interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. And the King and Queen of Cups has just come out next to each other on the same spread, but they're kind of... Okay, I'll get to that in a sec, sorry. Oh my god, I want to stop seeing this card. The 7 of Swords again at the bottom of this deck. Aries, man alive. I don't want to repeat myself too much, but yeah, essentially, as I said, this person runs away, they self-sabotage connections, I feel like this person has just ghosted you big time, or basically run away from the connection. Even if they didn't ghost you, they just all of a sudden they upped and left. And yeah, see what's going on. We've got the 8 of Pentacles here, so this could have been someone that you met at work as well. That could have been that shift I was talking about, taking it to the next level from the 3 of Cups. So it could have been started as like a work friendship, potentially. But I also feel like they otherwise this person has just run from putting the work in and working with you to actually build something. They've just run away from that element of responsibility in the relationship and the equal work as well, as I was talking about. And the Ace of Swords, interesting. So this is some sort of truth that has you. It's like a you've realized. I want to say something you may have been revealed, yes, but it couldn't just. I don't think it's something that's actually been spoken as such. It's more just some sort of realization or information that's come to light. I feel like maybe about this person was lying. Maybe they were lying about the job that they do. That's very specific. That's not going to be for all of you, but yeah, they may have been lying about their career, their work, or there was some sort of deception that was going on about what they were doing in their workplace. Boy, tricky. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. That's interesting. I was just thinking about that card. So this 9 of Pentacles, again, is that very solo, independent energy. It's someone who prefers to be a lone wolf, to almost like keep their success and abundance to themselves as well, rather than sharing it. I know it's not what you normally get from the 9 of Pentacles, but it's what I'm getting from this particular one. Yeah, let's see. And the 5 of Pentacles as well, which is already on the spread. So it's like, with this, we've got the 8, the 9, and the 5 of Pentacles here, and it's this 8 of Pentacles here is about 2 people who are very successful in and their abundance together. They actually, I'm getting a really weird message, but it's kind of like, I hope this person didn't steal from you or something. I hope not. I mean, the message I'm kind of getting is that the 2 of you together could have really maybe built some sort of successful situation together, like money-wise and that kind of thing. But this person kind of wanted to all of their money or whatever to themselves, and as a result has left you needing financial support, maybe needing kind of out in the cold, like having some sort of challenge with money. It's like they didn't want to I'm just getting this really weird message. Something about finances was involved. Or maybe this person told you that they had a lot of money and they actually didn't. Maybe they told you they were very financially successful, but actually they were in a really sticky financial situation, and as a result they felt that they couldn't actually get into a commitment with you because maybe you'd find out, or also, you know, maybe if you wanted to live somewhere together, they weren't going to be able to match the rent. Is a very specific message. If this resonates for anyone, please let me know, but it's not going to for everyone, of course. But I'm just getting there was some sort of deception about their work or money. Interesting. So we have the 10 of Cups here. So, I mean, this is like a lot of love and happiness. It's funny because I was just describing, but here this is like a family, like a couple living together, because they have this their pets, the dog and I think it's a cat, together, that they're kind of living within their home. So maybe there was an element of wanting to be in this beautiful relationship, or really go all into the love and the happiness that this person really felt. Like there was this sweet kindness from you as well, and care and love maybe they felt for you as well, but there was some sort of lies they were telling you that may have come to light as well. So how you feel about them is clarified by the Five of Wands. So exactly, because it's already in the current energy as well. So you may either feel like you have competition when it comes to this person from other people giving them attention as well, or them giving them attention as well. But otherwise, you just feel very conflicted. You may feel like it may be every time you tried to bring up some sort of conversation about taking this to the next level, maybe that was whether that was living together or committing or going exclusive, etc. There was an argument, and you feel like they were so hesitant when it came to that kind of thing. You may feel like also you have different beliefs about commitment or certain aspects, could be anything. You have different beliefs and traditions about, and as a result that led to arguments and conflict between the two of you. Now, how they feel about you is clarified by the Death card. So Scorpio energy, we saw this at the beginning as well. Do you see if you remember, with the Six of Swords, was clarified by the Death card. So they want to actually step into step through some sort of gateway and go into a new chapter with you. They want to resurrect this. I mean, this Death card is not an ending, it's change, it's transformation. They want to change. Maybe they feel like they want to bring this back to life with you, to step into the new journey with you, to have the courage to do so. Because the thing is with this Death card also, it is the fear of you have to leave something behind to be able to go into that next phase, the new life. And that can be scary. The unknown is scary, but they feel like they want to have the courage to do that and change and have and bring this back to life with you. They feel like they're being kind of called to do so, if that makes sense. Like they feel like it's something they need to do to go through this transformation. Now, how they see you, is clarified by the Five of Cups. This is it. They see that they have disappointed you. They've let you down. They may be very regretful for how things have gone. I think that's quite clear as well. They see that you're disappointed by them, that you have been left sad and reflecting on what has gone wrong between the two of you. They see that you may still have feelings for them, but as I said, you're being very strong and no longer opening up to them as a result of that disappointment. Now, what happened in the past, interesting, was clarified by the Justice card. So Libra again. So it's interesting that this is in the past, because I feel like they need to make something right with you now. So there is a lack of justice for you, to be honest. But in the past, this Justice card can also talk about making a decision because of feeling it's the right thing to do, rather than the thing that someone wants to do. So this person, Aries, may have walked away from you because they thought it was the right thing to do. It was more fair, it's very confusing, but it's kind of like they may have thought that they were doing right by you by walking away from you. Almost like I don't know if I said this earlier, but like they have these bad habits, they have this toxicity that they knew that they didn't want to actually inflict you with. So they thought it was the right thing to do, to actually just leave you and walk away. Now, the current energy is clarified by the Page of Wands. So this is a messenger, it's communication. But as I said with those other pages, I feel more like this is maybe some sort of new spark as well. It could be the current energy that someone else, as I said, I keep seeing the Six of Wands with you, Aries. So like you're getting attention, you're getting noticed. People really think you're incredible with that star energy as well. Like you're really shining, almost like a celebrity kind of status. And I feel like this Page of Wands is almost like new messages, new kind of suitors with this Five of Wands. There's a little bit of competition for your attention now. Kind of people like fighting over you, and messages, new sparks, new chemistry happening with people in the current energy. As I said, no wonder your person's freaking out. What this person wishes would happen in the connection is clarified by the Tower card. So I feel like essentially this Tower card is talking about the fact that they want to rebuild with you, maybe build a new, more stable foundation this time with you, to kind of they know that it has fallen apart with you in some way, but what they want is to make things right, and so that you can kind of overcome what has previously fallen apart and move forward from that with them. Now, what is the block or the challenge is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So that's Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. But it's interesting because, you know what I was just saying about the finances at this bottom of that third deck told me about, or what I was getting, is that the Nine of Pentacles, for me, she evolves into the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles evolves into like the Empress. It's like a really geeky analogy that there's evolution, but anyway, I won't go into that. But in terms of a block or a challenge, you see the difference in the levels here of the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Like the Nine of Pentacles is pretty good, but she's nowhere near the level of abundance, success, and luxury of the Queen of Pentacles. So again, it could be that the challenge was that, I think I said that someone felt like they didn't have enough, that they didn't have their life in order and successful in their career enough. And it may again have been that like they felt like first they needed to level up financially or something like that, or that they weren't on the same level as the other person. That could have been some block or challenge. But I have to say as well, if it's nothing to do with finances, then the Queen of Pentacles is like wife material. She's commitment. So it's almost like the challenge was that someone wanted this like proper full-on commitment, as I've been saying, but someone else wanted to be single and still retain their independence effectively. And I think that is the main block. So what are their intentions? Well, there you go. Their intentions is to make you that offer, Aries. So there you are, the Queen of Wands. Again, bearing in mind that that is all that they're thinking about at the moment is you. So yes, their intention is to process, to heal, to deal with whatever they need to internally to be able to make you this stable offer. And it's to you because they think you're absolutely incredible, hotter than hot. So what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the Chariot card again. So it's card of Cancer. But the thing is, in terms of these other cards as well, this Chariot card is talking about someone who had victory, got what they wanted, but it was at the expense of other people, someone else's feelings. So, and I feel like they did get what they want with you in the past, even if it was just like a one night thing, or I don't know, something short-lived. They got what they wanted, and then they exit stage right kind of thing, and it didn't, because that was also what they wanted to do at the time. It was all about them and their desire to charge back out again. And as I said, they were callous and careless with your feelings, and this is it. They didn't think about the effect it was going to have on you, them just being all about what they wanted. So this is what I'm talking about, that is now what they are thinking about, that they're playing over and over in their mind, that they also haven't been sincere with you. It's like at the moment they're just basically torturing themselves, or tormenting themselves and being like, you did this, you did that, and you're missing now Aries, who's absolutely amazing. And also they want to move forward with you with that Chariot card so much. It's also what they wish would happen in the connection, but they are again, it's that devil on their shoulder going, oh, you did this, you did that, you're going to screw up even more, kind of thing. So the action they're going to take towards you next is clarified by the Hierophant. It's called the Priest in this deck, but this is the Hierophant. So it's interesting because this is how you feel about them, but that you've been waiting with that Knight of Pentacles for them to come in and offer you that. So yeah, here it is, the Hierophant with that Knight of Wands. So it's just an interesting combination because they could come charging back in, telling you that they have learnt from their mistakes, like learnt from leaving you out in the cold, that they have gone on some, they might not say I've been on a spiritual journey, but they may say I've been doing a lot of thinking with that Hermit card of what's happened in the past as well. They may say they've learnt lessons and that they, now they want to come back into your life. It's kind of what I'm getting. But it's still the Knight of Wands in their action they're going to take towards you next, which is concerning. So let me just clarify. Why is this Knight of Wands here, please, in the action that they're going to take towards Aries next? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Thank you. Can I have another one, please, for the Knight of Wands? We've got the Three of Wands. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I'm just going to show you where my fingers have stopped, if I can show you. That's where my fingers stopped as I was shuffling. King and Queen of Wands, looking in opposite directions to each other, but this is two people who are very attracted to each other. I mean, there's, there was a strong connection between the two of you, of course. Yeah, and it was like a divine counterpart situation. We'd already saw that King of Wands at the beginning, and now we've had the Queen a couple of times. So with that Knight of Wands, what came out to clarify it? We've got the Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Justice card. So it's, as I said, it's that same stuck. We've seen the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords already. It's that stuck feeling, overthinking, kind of waiting for the right time to make things right. But in terms of their stability, when they come back in, why is the Five of Pentacles here, please, for the action they're going to take? Okay, it's just tried to hop out twice, so I'll take it. Why is the action that they're going to take towards Aries next? Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? I've got to dive in. I know it's going to be a really long video. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Thank you. Wow. Anything else? Thanks. Okay. So what came out? We've got the Star and the Nine of Cups. So that is healing and wish fulfillment. I feel like I want to say the phrase, be careful what you wish for, because I feel like this person is going to come rushing back in, and it's going to feel like a wish come true, and it's going to be, to heal the situation, because they think, as I said, that you're absolutely incredible. It could be because in the past, we've got the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups came out together. In the past, they self-sabotaged this, they ran away. We've seen these cards several times already, so you know about these. They left, they turned their back on their feelings for you. They turned their back on communicating with you and disappeared off into the night. So they may, and now we've got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They may be wanting to come back with some sort of real offer after leaving you out in the cold, and you have been waiting maybe to hear from them. Coming back in to make things right, but they still, it's telling me that they are waiting and thinking about it, but they're stuck about actually coming in and making this right. Why is the priest or the Hierophant here, please, for Aries, in the action that this person's... The Five of Cups. Thank you. The Chariot and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean... Okay. They want to come back into your life, Aries, 100%. And it looks like they are going to come rushing back in, unable to almost stop thinking about you. And I would just advise caution, because as it's almost like they are going to come back in at some point. It's like when it suits them, though. And it is going to feel like a wish come true. But also with that Seven of Swords and Eight of Cups that came out, obviously it could be to come in and deal with the fact that they did that to you in the past. Or it could be, as I said, which was the first thing that my instinct was, that they're going to come in and tell you that they've learned and everything. And then do exactly the same thing again with that Seven of Swords and Eight of Cups, and do a disappearing act again. So... but again, they really want to move this forward. They want to have victory. They want to have another opportunity, a new beginning in love with you. But I would advise caution, is all I'm going to say. So it's not telling me anything more than that, so I won't keep hammering at it. So what is your advice is clarified by the King of Cups. So it's interesting, because this, I feel, is a completely different person. I've got to be honest. This is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm just picking up this is a whole new connection, because what I was getting was that you are kind of manifesting, you are very powerful, and you are attracting attention at this time. And the message that was coming into my head was that you may want to hold back your energy from this person, because there's going to be something else, or something that you could put your energy towards that's going to be far more successful and beneficial for you in love. And I feel like here he is, the King of Cups. I mean, this is very... affectionate, emotional, warm, loving. It's interesting because this is also how this person is seeing you, yes, with the King of Cups. So yeah. I feel like you have a lot of love to give, Aries, and in terms of the advice, I feel like it's just choose carefully who you open your heart up to, and who you give all that beautiful love and affection to, and just be careful about who you give all that love to, consider who is worth putting all your energy into, basically, is kind of the message I'm getting. And what's going to be happening for you, between you and this person in the next few weeks, next month, is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So I have to be honest also that you are just going to be maybe getting more emotionally connected with someone else. You may be getting more into like a deeper connection and feeling a lot of love, success. And that's kind of what I was saying, that you're actually going to be seeing something else on the horizon. You're going to see your ships come in, and a new love coming up. I also feel like this person, in the action they're going to take towards you next, with that Chariot and the Ace of Cups we saw right at the end, I feel like they're worried that you're actually going to move on and have a new beginning in love somewhere else, which is kind of what I'm getting to. And as a result of that, they want to come in and tell you that they've learned so much, and they etc., and feel like a wish come true, so that you don't get away. But I'm almost feeling like you are manifesting something even more beautiful and loving, and an equally deep like love between the two of you, without all of this nonsense, this person's behavior and issues that they seriously have to deal with. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be looking really good for you. I think things are going to be turning in your favor, Aries, and you're going to be seeing something different on the horizon is what I'm getting, but it's going to be looking really good. You're going to be feeling really victorious, and like someone is really appreciating you and recognizing how special you are. And you're going to be feeling, I feel like your feelings might be developing for someone, and you may be like feeling kind of happy and with love again, is what I'm getting. So it's a very long reading, so I'm going to try and wrap this up quick. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do leave me a comment if it resonated, or you just enjoyed it. That would be lovely. Hit the like button for me. I'm going to do a bonus love reading for whichever sign gets the most likes. and subscribe. That makes me extremely happy to see the channel grow. And just thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for being here. I wish you all my best. Have a lovely rest of April. I'll speak to you very soon. Thanks, Aries. Bye.